Bismillah, salatu wassalam ala rasulullah wa ba'd. I've been thinking to speak about this topic of the Gaza genocide, which has resumed since the breaking of the ceasefire by the Israelis. These beheadings, these killings, this burning alive. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. I want to speak about what words do we use? What can we say? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. And so thinking about this, I've been contemplating some ayat of the Quran, reflecting upon them, and just to give myself and you also some reassurance that indeed the oppressed will be helped and the Palestinians must win and they will win. I just want to share some of these ayat with you. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, Surah Al-Isra, وَإِذَا أَرَدْنَا أَن نُهْلِكَ قَرْيَةً أَمَرْنَا مُتْرَ فِيهَا فَفَسَقُوا فِيهَا فَحَقَّ عَلَيْهَا الْقَوْلُ فَدَمَّرْنَاهَا تَدْمِيرًا. When Allah wants to destroy a people, destroy a nation, destroy criminals, Allah allows for them to transgress beyond any boundaries, and that becomes an evidence against them and a reason for their destruction. This is Ya Rabb. This is what it is right now. They are transgressing beyond any boundaries. Complete impunity, senseless killing, beheading of babies. I don't need to describe it to you, you've seen it yourself. Wallahi al-azim, Ya Rabb, this is a sign that their end is near because of the promise of Allah in the Quran. Allah also says in Surah Ibrahim, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ اللَّهَ غَافِلًا عَمَّا يَعْمَلُ الظَّالِمُونَ. Don't for a moment think that Allah is unaware of what the oppressors do. Allah is merely delaying them. Then Allah says also, فَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ اللَّهَ مُخْلِفَ وَعْدِهِ رُسُلًا. Don't for a moment think that Allah will break His promise. Inna Allah azizun dhun intiqam. Allah is the most honorable. Allah is the owner of all honor. And Allah says dhun intiqam, the one who is fully capable of avenging the oppression inflicted upon the innocent people in Palestine and around the world too. These are ayat that gives us reassurance. Subhanallah. Furthermore, Allah says, ثُمَّ نُنَجِّي رُسُلَنَا وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كَذَلِكَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نُنْجِي الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Indeed, we shall aid and support the prophets and the believers. Okay, كَذَلِكَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا. Like so, it is the responsibility upon myself, Allah, saying upon Himself, to aid and support and to relieve the believers. We know that Palestine must be free. Allah speaks about this in the Quran, also in the Sunnah. We know that, for example, when Sayyiduna Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salatu wasalam returns to Bayt al-Maqdis, he finds that the believers are already inside Masjid al-Aqsa praying. That means Palestine must be under the control of the Muslims, of the believers, and the Muslims must be those who are they must, and inshallah they will win. The Palestinians must win, and we will see this inshallah come to fruition sooner rather than later. We must have hope in Allah, but at the same time this hope can't be in vain, can't be with no action. Our hope, our optimism is with action. So what do we do? What do we do? You must do everything you can do. Because Allah says, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Whatever capacity you have, Allah will hold you responsible for that. So what's your ability? What can you do? What's your talent? What's your strength that you can use to help the people of Palestine? To stop this Gaza genocide. If you are a politician, if you're a person of influence, if you're a person of far reach, then you will be held accountable based upon your ability. And all of us are also responsible for our actions. So all of us on an individual level must do everything within our capacity to help the people of Palestine. You've been campaigning, you've been boycotting, you've been protesting, you've been doing everything you can. You can't stop now. Okay, boycotting is a very powerful tool. The boycotts and divestment is a very powerful tool. You must be consistent and you must sacrifice like many people are sacrificing around the world. And so therefore, my brothers, my sisters, we must carry on doing everything we can do, since we have, like we have been for the past years and years and years. We cannot give up because this is our responsibility. We cannot give up because it is our responsibility to be on the right side of history and continue struggling for justice until our last breath. Even the Prophet ﷺ has been told, وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِكَ الْيَقِينَ. Continue to worship Allah even until the last breath. So don't give up now. Let's do everything we can. And we must stay on the side of the oppressed, of the Palestinians, and of all the people that are being oppressed around the world, of Yemen, of Sudan, and so on and so forth. Inshallah, Ya Rabb, Ya Rabb. Allahumma nasraka Ya Rabb, Ya Rabb, ajil nasrak Ya Allah. Please hasten your victory, your assistance, your support for the people of Palestine. Allahumma ameen. Brothers and sisters, stay committed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.